murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Okay, so it looks like it popped me in right after seeing Nightingale's body on the slab. That little cutscene was a good recap, and it looks like it's gonna pop me out, hopefully right where I come into the city. Oh, I gotta go through this subway portion again. Okay, so I came out the locked door. I need to go through here.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Man, how much stuff did I leave in there? I feel like every time I've gone back to that box, there's been something in it. Take that just for good measure.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Speaking of echoes, these are still on the map, so I'ma go get those. They are to my left. Oh, there's a statue. That fountain was used to be. Well, that was embarrassing. How did this work? I go over here. Hopefully all of these folk are still dismissible. Perfect. Alright, hopefully he doesn't respawn when I go in here. Oh, you know what? I did see the echo. I saw that blinking white dot and I was like, what is that? Well, now I know. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anything new for me? There is not. Okay. So I need to find Blackwood. These guys are wigging me out. Wigging me out, man. Okay, great. So there's the white orb. I need to somehow find black orb to overlap it. Where am I exactly? I'm looking at this one. Go back on that catwalk. Oh, hello, you. Oh, why, yes, thank you. Next save point, I might have to drop off some items. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get up. Can I get up on this somehow? Oh, there's a freaking ladder. How? I am no longer confident in, man, the overwhelming amount of time I spent trying to search through these things and not seeing that ladder there. That makes me a little bit sad for myself.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone, was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run. Wake. Come and wake.
Now! Inventory full. Oh, I need 2 spaces. How's about... really want to use 2 trauma pads? I want to run up this ladder again. That'll only need 1 of them. Guess I'm coming back up. Alright, I got the thing. Ready to go. Can I spot an echo from here? I mean, I don't see it. I feel like I hear it.
Alan Wake.
Well. 1 echo down. Give just a few minutes, see if I can't find that out. Just in casey. Oh, what is that reflecting? That window has a bright spot in it. Is the thing behind me? And it is. The echo's behind me. So, the question is... is that white spot just going through that building? That reflection? Is that a baked light? is a baked light. Where would that put it? It's gonna be somewhere down. I'm gonna get there and we'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't find it. Okay. So I am now here. And I wanted to point. Oh, there's the thing. Where's the black orb? There it is. It's up there. There was a ladder I was missing. What a runaround. Looking at the time, that took me 26 minutes to find these two echoes. I don't know how to feel about myself right now.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
He's so broody. It's a cold day in hell. All right. I've cleared the map. I feel okay about myself now. I can move on. I can move on. Block this off. Can I unblock it from here? Oh, not cool, man. Not cool. Can I cheese it? Can I cheese it at all? Ugh, I can't. I gotta run all the way around. Probably should have saved it, but oh well. Right, moving on. Telephone.
time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Scratch will cut the line. Alright, here we go to Parliament Tower. Which is right next door to the payphone. It's not like a big journey or anything. I said it kind of like it was going to be a big journey, but... like, that's it. We're here. We're done.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
This whole place is so shiny. This light just reflects off everything. What a fancy place to live. Jump scare. Won't lie, that got my heart going just a little bit.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Ooh, do I go in the door? Do I explore? Explore.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Look at all these books. Pretty cool wall bookshelf, actually. I like it.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Okay, so I'm finding a memory card, it looks like. Video art dock on screens. Focal point of the dark place. Whatever that means. What a lovely kitchen. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm supposed to put that in there, so let's go back to Alice's door. Hello, Alice, my darling, my dear.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Reveal to me, camera.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Hey, that's what Alan calls it. Alan calls it the
Alice.
dark place.
Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Ooh. It seemed like a fast part to go through. I feel like that should have been the loading screen.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Well, I'm gonna go pet that as soon as I get control again. Those two are so in sync with drinking coffee.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Come here, dear head.
I feel bad for these guys. Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him.
And I will, after a quick jaunt around whatever this is. Oh, the field office, not the mind place. Yeah, I'll save. Okay, go back to saving on save point 1. Save slot 1. Got a lot of flares. Anything else I don't particularly need right now? Probably not going to be using this. Oh, what did this do? Saves you from death, but shatters in the process. Oh, I got another one. Okay, well, we're gonna save you for a rainy day. Actual map, actual caseboard. Have you heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
There's only one way to find out. And that's to use my superpower.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here.
In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Clearly connected. If they look the same. That seems, you know, logical. Alright, what are my goals? Learn more about the clicker. So I've done the profiling, got manuscript pages. Ooh, I could do a weapon upgrade. Not of the shotgun. But handgun. More bullets, increase the magazine size by 50%. Excellent. And 2 headshots in quick succession. To stun an enemy for an extended duration. Am I good enough to do that, though? I think history has shown that I am not. Magazine size. We're doing it.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Yeah. Oh, that just seems like a waste of ammo. Unless it doesn't have a whole lot of kickback. I'll find out later. Neat. How many more we got? 9? I think we got 9 more.
9 remaining.
Okay. Your hiding pages! Where are they?
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Oh, he just had him on his person? Would that really count as hiding? I guess they didn't really do a pat down. Huh.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
He had kind of a fatty stack there. Or at least it looked like it. Oh, this is different than the audio recording. Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him. Right. Heading off to Watery, I guess. I guess I'll just walk out the door then. Good luck, Casey. I'm gonna leave you with the dude that crawled out of a lake. Oh, I can't. I can't. Guess I need to do what? Do the case board? Heart was in a fridge at the abandoned general store. Who put it there? Where's the heart? Alan Wake.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Where is the clicker? In Watery. Wake. The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
What else we got? Cult of the tree. Who's involved? Mr. Scratch? No. Note reminding cultists that victims are like animals, which would be cult psychology. Yeah, I didn't think so. Cult goal. Alright, what other cases do we have?
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years,
Okay, it's
shows
closed.
up murdered,
Nice.
and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a rider missing for 13 years, at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. Oh, is there more? More cases. More. The story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Well, that would play as a very different game. So I think the internet should get ready for Alan Wake, the romance game. Alright, what do we got? The Dark Place, how does story change reality rules? Wake was in another world that entire time. Wake, fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has the power to change reality, which probably goes under change reality. Story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. We don't stop it. Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of what? Start of Deerfest. How does that not go there? Oh, how to stop the story. Let's get the clicker before Scratch. The clicker. Magic light switch. Where do I even start with that? Only gives us 2 days to stop it. There's an entity inside the Dark Place called the Dark Presence, which I guess goes back here. According to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How? Why? Form a Scratch. The Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into an effing nightmare. I guess that's here. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. Light and dark. Oh man, okay. Is that a bright light? So well-lit areas are safe from the Dark Presence and the Taken. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Scratch and the Dark Presence. place. Nope.
Oh,
Wow, that was quite the response, Saga. Overlap. The poem about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. Page describes the overlap being related to the dark place where Wake was. For later. Cult stashes. Found by bridge near Cauldron Lake. Ooh, does this tell me how many there are? 4. Cauldron Lake Shore. I guess I could have checked this out earlier. Cauldron Lake. Did I say 4? Because I clearly meant 5. Looks like there's one more missing. Bright Falls area. I haven't gotten any. I need to do some exploring. Nursery rhymes.
creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Oh, that is so many things. I feel like I'm just organizing inventory now, which has got to be incredibly boring to watch. It's and I'm on the fence about how exciting this is as part of a game. Reenacting the rhyme made strange. What? Bright Falls rhymes. Oh, gee. You know what? Charm appeared at the site of the rhyme. Oh. Rhyme found near bridge at Cauldron Lake. Nope. Cauldron Lake. Wolf doll. Strange dolls. At the river near Cauldron Lake. Yeah, this is almost crossing into tedious territory. Found a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper.
No.
Oh. Found outside the Cauldron Lake Ranger cabin. Alright, I gotta zoom out so I can see all this. PC file listing test sites in Cauldron Lake. Hero doll. PC
Nah.
on the. Dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. Email from the author of the rhymes.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
As many scientists
And that
do.
always goes well.
Alright. Does this give me any actual, like, beneficial or different information regarding lore and whatnot? Completing the puzzle made the world change, so the FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. Parafictional research. Who is funding these people? What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment. Looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? Has a pretty nice paint job, nice detail. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. Kind of reads more like an owl to me. Locations are Witchfinder Station, Streamside, Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Okay, well that tells me where to go, which I've already done. Hero of the rhyme left her child unprotected. In the rhyme, the mother crow tried to protect his nest. don't feel like that added a ton, but maybe someone else will feel differently. Cauldron Lake.
Yeah.
Cauldron Lake. Alright, so it looks like 4 more at Cauldron Lake. I haven't found any in Bright Falls. Track down the clicker in Watery. Drive to Watery. Can I instead
It's all on the page.
drive
The
to
clicker,
Bright Falls?
the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Oh, that's kind of cool. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Is it non-linear? Huh, interesting. Saga first. Oh. Sometimes I forget that she will just bust through like
Hi,
that.
welcome.
Hello.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Oh, look at this guy. He's just living his best life.
So who's in for a bet this year? $100 says there will be at least one fender bender between the floats.
For that amount of money, you'll cause it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not taking that wager. Too many opportunities for interference.
Anything marked on my map? Woods. Okay, so this whole thing is the Bright Falls area. Watery's gotta be just a whole different place. So I'm gonna go in all these buildings. Conversation, new choices. Where and who? Thought I was done here. Oh, guess not.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bubbles.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages.
I love
Just like
these
our
guys.
coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where 2 serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
The fun is percolating.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all
Giving children a
night.
9% discount on
sir,
propane.
I'm terribly sorry for
Amazing.
that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
That sounds like that guy's got a whole lot of great ideas. Sleep on the floor.
I can't get
dude.
through this.
Meantime, let me check out this.
We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation
National Nightmare. Oh, this is either Casey or my room. Death Rally. The video game. Just looking for a room that turns the TV on itself. Don't mind me. Elgin Lake. Look into news and rumors. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult. Similarities, commonalities, and methodology. Part series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. This must be Casey's room. Very thin walls in this place. See the state of this bathroom. Huh. Well, I'm not housekeeping, so I don't have to play by your do not disturb rules. Still in front of this door, huh? Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic. But what? F this town, I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult. Burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. A black cast? All black cast? A musical? A rock opera? Interesting. Interesting. Good ideas. Keep those on the table. Oh, manuscript page. Nice. Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he had decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city, but it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now, standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity? He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain. Oh, Ed. Ed. Should have written your musical, man. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden the same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls, his first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes. Do what they did. See what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The sun just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she'd pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Hello?
I don't think they're gonna answer, madam. That spot's probably clean, sir.
Hello?
Oh, look at him go right over that latch. Not even an obstacle for a seasoned pro like him.
It's not opening.
Meanwhile, I'll just bust into people's rooms. No ghost TVs, though. A little disappointed. Alright, I'm on the prowl.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about.
Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
You all FBC employees?
I can't wait to hit the haunts.
That
We should
doesn't
check the
sound
town
like
out first. You know, do research, interview some locals, get the feel of the place.
Not before I find my frickin' EMF reader.
There's another cult stash.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. Fear the dark, fear the woods. Okay, cult stash 1. We got what, 4 more to go? Total guess, I don't remember at all. Billy's Boatyard.
I need bolt cutters.
Yes, I do.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news
Excuse me,
that's
sir?
sure to knock your socks
Have you
off.
seen any little figurines around?
Davis family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in
3 delicious flavors? My socks are knocked off. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen figurines? Perhaps some stashes? Not mustaches, obviously. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Help a sister out? Okay,
Can't
more
open this with my
bolt
bare hands.
cutters.
Take it easy.
More selfies.
How are you?
I thought I could run through you guys, but I guess that would just be too awkward. The game will not allow it. Let's float. I don't think there's anything on here. Okay. Can't go back here. Can I go in here? Can't go in here.
Hey there.
Setter is better.
Better is better.
Better for what? Are you Setter, sir? A doggy.
I have things to do. And this is not the right way.
Oh, but there were models. It was rendered. And it's an open street. I thought I could go.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Sad.
What will become of my birds now? Where will they go? Who will feed them? Fly away, find a happier place. Go while you still can.
Well, that's a whole lot of weirdness I am excited to explore. I guess I'll do it now. Why not? The Founders Park was relocated here as our small town keeps growing. We're sure you'll find this placement for the park every bit as wonderful and relaxing as the previous one. Welcome to the new and improved Founders Park.
And what about old Margaret? Where will I go?
What about old Margaret?
Who will I look after when all my little friends... Now, why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
Well, I just wanted to get closer to hear you. Clearly my mistake. I hope she doesn't come back to kill me later.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Yeah. That's the good stuff. Wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Amen to that. Sir? Triangle graffiti? Did I really find triangle graffiti? Where? Oh, in that little shadow. Yeah, I never would have seen that. Okay, let's check some things off here. I think I'm already on the Casey lunchboxes. Great. Bright balls. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5 more to go. And I guess I'll put this up. What do we got? Triangle graffiti. Symbols. What do we got? One more there. Let's use of imagery. Almost feels almost commercial, like branding. Like branding. He remembers writing many pages while in the dark place. Stashes. How many of these? A lot. Not even far enough along to be worth counting.
I know. What was she even doing out there? And at that time of night?
She was what? Digging at what? I'm telling you, that woman's not all there.
Not all there. Okay, what do we get? This is the...
Yako.
Yeah.
We're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Jaakko needs. Alma beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Alma beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Alma beer. Alma beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad if it's intentional. Alma beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
I gotta say, I think these commercials might be my most favorite part of this game.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Which I suppose is
recommend
redundant,
a
most
sliced up
favorite.
pie with some coffee. You can't go wrong with that.
Good stuff, these
So,
commercials.
I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deerfest. Drinks, snacks, some charades maybe. Interested?
In everything but the charade.
What a pregame.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun. And deer-themed.
Yeah, you tell her in that oddly kind of aggressive way that you have. You're very defensive about that. Did I not see? I guess I didn't see a prompt to press F. Hi!
You were a handsome deer.
8 left.
I need a tool to get this open.
Hello? Hello? Are you, you okay? You just hanging out in here? Oh. You too? What you reading?
I can't force it open.
Well... That was a weird bathroom trip, I'm not gonna lie.
You fellas let me know if you need anything, all right?
A newspaper.
Hi.
Okay, I've almost made it all the way up the left side and then up the right side of the street.
Hello.
Hello to you. Alright, we'll go up this side street. How's that wall looking, buddy? Keep it up. Doing great.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Setter is better.
Good to see you.
Officer. Looking for lunch boxes. Lock boxes that I do not own but want to get into. Have you seen any?
You're back with Pat Maine, and we've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock designer Terry Feldman.
Ah, Terry. Running around town. Probably get turned back here.
This is not the right way. I have a case to get back to.
Mm-hmm. After I loot. And only after. Oh, how are they dealing with these basement murders?
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Weren't you in
Why
the
did you do that?
bathroom?
I'm a lovely person.
Lovely person that teleports. Maybe she's got a twin. Oh, man, what's with people just hanging out in bathrooms in this place? Genuinely curious.
It won't open.
The eye in the sky. I don't like it. It's staring at me.
Such a small town. 1, 2, 3 people in jail. Seems like a lot. Maybe not. I guess I don't know anything about small town jails.
Make sure to write down that he's never done this before. He always comes home right after work, or at least calls to let me know he'll be late.
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found. I bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid. Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found. I bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid.
He's that guy at work.
It doesn't budge.
Okay. Done with that.
See you around.
Yes, you might. You just might.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, that's right. The businesswoman in the alley. No, that was the... I think that was the lawyer trying to get someone out. Cult symbol! How do I get over there? Alright, this put me between a guy with a newspaper and youths chilling on steps with a clipboard. A clipboard of all things. This town's going to hell.
I need something to cut this.
Yes, I do. Oh, look at this guy just chilling. Too cool to talk to me, huh? Cult symbols! Which I guess don't mean anything. Okay, we're gonna go up the street. We're gonna go down this way. And then I don't know where.
Have a nice day.
Well, thank you.
Gotta remember to buy
Very
stuff
kind.
for taco night. Hot sauce, extra hot. Show Pete who's who.
Yeah, you show Pete.
Hello.
What are we looking at here? Oh. Uninterested. How about what's in here? Nope. Okay, and I went through there already, so I think I can count this place as walked through. Can't get to Billy Boatyard yet, which means, I suppose, that I am off to Watery. Which also means I probably have to run all the way back to my car. Just like in real life.
Take care.
Thanks. You too, sir. You too. Ooh, I could drive back to Cauldron Lake. Let's check the old mappy map. Can I like to look at Cauldron Lake, please? Not Bright Falls? Huh. What am I missing in Bright Falls? No, sorry, Cauldron Lake. I've got one more cult stash. How many lunch boxes do I have? A bunch of lunch boxes. You know what? I don't want to go to Cauldron Lake right now, though. So let's advance the story to Watery. Adios.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Who or what is the salt shaker?
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Just got the shotgun slung over my shoulder. Alright. First things first, let's find loot.
Hey,
Hi.
what did you used to say your dream job was?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Oh, Stella.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery.
Oh.
I'll have to tell Casey that one later. Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Wow. Mayor Setter got some staunch supporters or a lot of money.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Oh, that is
Well, they
so
say
sad.
being old is just a state of mind. I'd like to give them a piece of my mind.
Get him. Get him, lady. You got some sass left in you.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Excuse me. Looking for stashes. Wait a minute. Aren't you the guy in the lodge that I saw? Except now you're just wearing some headgear. Maybe he works in Bright Falls, but he lives in Watery. And also at this fresh fish station.
I need something to force this open. I bet they have good fish here.
Well, there's some just sitting out in the open air. We could find out. Stairs are broken. Ocean Firefly. You know, I'm kind of focused on finding lunchboxes and stuff. I'm not appreciating all of the set dressing going on here. And I really should.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Well, who's the rascal? Is it the boat? Or is it the boat captain? Left me with questions, sir.
They hitched her up so securely. I swear this vessel has a mind of its own.
Just a file cabinet outside. Amazing. I'm looking for stashes.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
You from around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
That's how we
I
can
saw
afford all those
Ilmo
high
and his
quality
brother
commercials.
at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Hi.
Oh, she was so excited. Is that Ahti? Get him, Ahti.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
In his dark room he writes. She's you into this verse from his fever dreams. Dear Gardner, I wonder if these the developers. Moosefest meets Swarmy Hall. Butchered get that one. Raffles, karaoke, and skits. I'm not even gonna try those names. Come on, come on. Welcome to Coffee World. One-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilma Kaskela, who, with the help of his brother, Yako, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Ilma a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages, right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all the rides, thrills, and excitements you could ask for. And, of course, lots of delicious, fresh coffee, both hot and iced. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas. An idealist, you could say. What's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, that's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible! Is it, though? But the Slow Roaster is, of course, a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic. And the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee at least, I bet. Yes. Is this Watery's own Nessie? An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it was captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of the water, or an elaborate prank? A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature, or a submarine relic from the Cold War era? A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion, or a fearsome monster out for blood? These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at the Bright Falls Record after one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. This titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at the Bright Falls Record invite all our readers to a naming competition. What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda? Shelly the Sea Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as the story unfolds. Can't zoom in and look down there, I guess. Terrifyingly strange dive into the dark depths of an artist's mind. Tom the Poet. Tom the Poet, a film by Thomas Zane. A pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness. Starring Thomas Zane as the diver, Barbara Jagger as the dark presence, Cynthia Weaver as the Lady of the Night, Lady of the Light, Emil Hartman as the assistant. Written and directed by Thomas Zane, based on a novel by Alan Wake. Also, many references to the first game in there. The dark doppelganger in the art and life of Thomas Zane. Originally, Thomas Zane, the auteur. Guest lecture by the president of the Bright Falls Film Society, Thomas Emerson. Discussing Zane's early career in Finland, his artist commune in Bright Falls, his lost work with Tom the Poet, his mysterious disappearance in 1970, playing his own dark double in his films The Poet, The Writer, The Diver, Thomas the Rhymer. Huh. Go Ati. Hello
Excuse
there.
me. Do you know where... Ati's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Well, you're not wearing your FBI paraphernalia. How's she supposed to know? I thought for a second she was trying to look around me, so as I blocked her line of sight, the animation would make her go back and forth. I guess not. Oh, the star's room. Ati and the janitors. Alright, What do I have too much of? Let's move this over. Handgun ammo. Trauma pad. I really don't use the painkillers. Move those over. Yeah, I'll save. Oh, switch reality. Interesting. I guess you can just kind of do it wherever. Okay. Yo, this is what I'm looking for. Stuff. Alright, I got the map. Let's... Oh, this is a big place. But it looks like some of the roads are out. So... why am I unable to move around on this map? Why can't I move it? Annoying. Alright. So I found all the locked things, all the shaded places are places I can't go. I've run around nearly everywhere. I need to go back to the bus and go to the sauna. See, I went back there. This place I can't go into. That lady is feeling for the rain. Is this the sauna? Huh. No, this can't be the sauna. This is the sauna.
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
Dude just hanging out on crutches and in a towel. About the cult of the tree. She just comes right out. Just come out swinging.
Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
You know, top-notch old man there. Kudos to him. Woo.
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Is this really a sauna? This looks more like people just hanging out.
Have you heard old Pat's
At a
radio show
lake.
lately? Yeah, I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
I don't care to listen to pointless jibber jabber. Not on the radio, not in the sauna.
Whew. Hot.
hot, hot. Just leave that door open.
Whoa, sure
Be
is
that
nice
person.
out here by the water. Nice and quiet.
Ooh, motorcycles.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
I was gonna say, did I used to ride with these motorcycle dudes? But it's just Ilmo and Yako.
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
About the cult.
Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
Or is it messing with mine?
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest.
Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
About your commercials.
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga.
They are top-notch
Our
productions.
goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Profiling may give me the answers I need.
It's kind of a saucy ending to that. Check them all out. Cosquelas.
Ilmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilmo. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Oh, wait, was there one more thing I wanted to ask them? Oh well.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Jaakko and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Yeah, I see that.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Flooding did this?
Building bridges, burning bridges. Nothing? What am I paying them for? Guess they're busy. Ay, Vito. Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing. Yep. Must be busy at the park. These are off-peak hours, Jaakko. They're just slacking.
Well, I'll go slap some sense into them. And or shoot them if they've become taken. Because...
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
That looks like a recipe for a nightmare sequence. Health is actually quite low at the moment. So let's go ahead and I guess I'll just use these now. Okay, well, definitely danger zone, if I can pull my gun out. And I don't think anyone in town is going to question a few gunshots going off. If this is truly rural America.
What was that?
Is a horror game, ladies and gentlemen. Horror.
Fuck!
Alright, gotta watch out for hammer throwers.
FBI, show yourself!
Hammer throwers and zoomers. Oh, I dodged the wrong way. Oh, wow, that was embarrassing.
People turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there something I could... Was there not ammo here? Well, that's not good. Okay, this should take me back to the Outlook. The Overlook, I should say, where I got hit. Oh, for... Yeah, this kind of stuff.
Another rhyme.
The gentle beast with a beautiful crown runs through the woods with a worried frown. From the hunter he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. Gentle beast. Alright, so I need to find a few more. Gentle beast. Did I get 2 moose dolls? Need one more thing though. The hunter. Alright, let's check the little mappy map. Nursery rhyme. Okay, now I can move the map. Why couldn't I do that earlier? I wonder. Crossbows. Can I pick them up? Is that a token, maybe? Alright, I'm feeling dumb. Where are the bolts? Number 1. Huh. Okay, gentle beast, beautiful crown. I assume that's a crown at the bottom left. Runs through the woods with a worried frown. So...
Nah.
Moose?
Oh.
Okay, guess not. Gentle beast. Is there one called Gentle Beast, maybe? Oh, it's actually a beast wearing a crown. Oh, I see the drawings underneath. Maybe. Whatever. I'll come back for you. Although I am curious what this crossbow bolt thing is. We have to get a crossbow first? I was able to get shotgun shells before I had the shotgun. So I don't know.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Yeah. Found another dead Taken over by the... Oh, they call him Taken. By the radio tower. Looks like it was bashed to death. There's a lunchbox and some weird knitting by the corpse, too. I took care of the body, but that's the 3rd one this month. Everyone keep your eyes peeled. We need to find this guy and let him know the cult of the tree means business. Radio tower is where I will find a lunchbox. check. I kind of went around there, but not really. It appears. Take the trail portion of this. Alright, that must have been the up and around then. Let's see what's in here. Hunting shack. Save spot. Crossbow bolts. Is that gonna label them here? It is. And yet I can't pick them up yet. I hope that means... If that doesn't mean I'm gonna lose my shotgun. That would make me sad.
Another cult stash?
I don't know why it would, but for some reason, I've got that worry. Hey, if you take the crossbow out, put it back in the stash when you're done. P.S. I changed the code as asked. Which means it's probably going to be related to this. Is it the one that the bolts are in? So 1 bolt in number 5 is probably 1, 2 bolts in number 2, 3 bolts in 7. So 5, 2, 7. Nice. If you aren't wearing the mask, this does not belong to you. But someone who broke into a lock probably isn't gonna care about the note. Yeah. Now, if I could just put explosives on the tips, then we're talking. Oh yeah. Nightmare fuel. Shoebox. Let's see, what do I have a bunch of? Propane tank I can move. I feel I'm going to be needing these trauma pads, possibly the flares. I think I'm going to need all this stuff. We'll find out. Save. In a moment. Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here, too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Caskellas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing the line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local, a man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust! I don't remember him saying that, but he probably did. Right, we're gonna save, and then I'm gonna take a short break.